I'll tell you what, that was a dominant performance. There was playmakers all around.
Willis winds up, rainbows, right side, Watson, sleeping, yes, down he goes.
And what a dominant performance by our defense.
Quick throw, right side, intercepted, down to the sidelines, Jair Alexander, end zone, touchdown.
8 sacks.
Under pressure, hidden sacks.
It's a fun time to be playing defensive line.
What a great team win. Give it up for yourself. Be a family, man. Let's go!
Hey everybody, welcome to Total Packers with Matt LaFleur, presented by Software One. Larry McCarren along with the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. And Matt, for the second week in a row, Malik Willis delivers in a big way.
He sure did, and it was fun, obviously, to go back to his former team and win a game on the road. I thought it was a great overall team performance.
Matt, prior to the game, Jordan Love's working out. Clearly he's making progress. What's the plan for him this week?
Take it one day at a time, just try to get him a little bit more comfortable, and hopefully a week's worth of healing will do his body good.
You came out throwing in this Malik's second start. Different game plan. First play, 30 yards to Jaden Reed. Different game plan. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Well, I think it was set up from the week before with just the number of runs that we put on tape, and just noticing from the film study how hard Tennessee's linebackers would react to certain actions, and it was great execution by our guys. Obviously, Jaden got wide open and Malik gave him a good ball, but it doesn't happen if you don't get the protection up front.
That first drive ends with a Malik Willis touchdown run. He was also your leading rusher for the game. His running ability is something to be reckoned with, is it not?
He's like a running back out there. He's got great speed. He had some good moves and made some people miss in the open field, and it really came big on some of those critical third downs.
Christian Watson, he has just 2 catches, but one goes for 30, one goes for 37. He does, just by being Christian Watson, add a different dimension to things, doesn't he?
He's an explosive player, and that's what we need him to be. And I thought he did a great job, obviously, on those 2 plays, but it was all game. Just his ability to block and help out his teammates. I thought, all in all, the receivers did a great job.
Did you enjoy Emmanuel Wilson's first career touchdown?
Yeah, that was fun. That was a big play. He hit him on the screen pass, and he did a good job of just running really fast and made the corner miss. And yeah, I was really happy for him, and he continues to show great growth and development.
Defensively, the big headline, or one of them, has to be the 8 sacks. And I thought it really interesting that 7 different players contributed to that total. Now that is getting after the quarterback.
Yeah, we've got a lot of great players up front, and certainly the linebackers got into play a little bit too, with Cooper coming through on that blitz. But I think just our ability to rotate those guys really has served us well, especially late in the game when you have a lead. Tennessee's going to have to throw the football, and those guys can really pin their ears back and get after the quarterback.
Being able to rotate guys in there, especially on a hot day, really paid off for you guys, as you mentioned. How hot was it? I mean, was it really terrible?
It's hotter than normal. I think on the field, when you're in the heat of it, for me, I'm not playing, certainly. You don't pay too much attention to it, but I'm sure our players might have a different story for you.
The other defensive headline has to be the 3 takeaways. Now, one of them, pick 6 by Ja, Xavier McKinney's 3rd interception in as many games. And if my math is correct, I think you're now +7 in the turnover ratio this season to date. Now, if it's all about the ball, that's a great place to be, isn't it?
It sure does. It gives us a great opportunity to win games, and certainly Ja's pick put us up 2 scores. That was a great job of just quarterback keen and jumping the route right there and making a great play. And then I thought J.J. Ngabare's sack fumble was just a pivotal moment in terms of they just went down and scored. They're building momentum. It was a 2-score game, and to come up big in that moment certainly helped kind of allow us to do what we did offensively and continue to run the football.
Thank you, Matt. Coming up, Malik Willis. Don't go away.
Takes it himself. He's to the 40, 45, 50. Escapes out of bounds across the 45 along the near left sideline.
Willis is an athlete, and we saw it right there. And the Packers saw the first down chains move because of it. Total Packers with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by your local Chevy dealers, by Bell & Health, and by Johnsonville.
Hey, you here? I'm a one-take wonder. Watch. All right, lock in. Hey, my name is Eric Stokes, and you here watching Total Packers. Hey, you here with Eric Stokes. Take 4, and you are watching the Take First with Matt LaFleur. Oh, Total Packer. And you watching Total Packer with Matt LaFleur. Packers. Why I keep forgetting that? Yeah. Hey, you here with Eric Stokes, and you watching. I'm laughing. I'm just too hilarious today. Hey, you here with Eric Stokes, and you're watching Total Packers with Matt LaFleur. There you go. One take wonder.
Welcome back. This one-on-one is brought to you by Brew Pub. Lots of matzo pizza.
I just cannot articulate the job that he's done in a short period of time. People can't fathom it. I've never seen something like this.
Willis on a bootleg to the right side, makes the turn to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
Malik, do you have a favorite play coming out of the Titans game that, yeah, I'm going to remember this for a long time?
I think the whole game, it was just awesome to see those guys go out there and put that on tape. You know what I mean? Because we have so much faith in our O-line, we have so much faith in our running backs, receivers, tight ends, our defense, special teams, everybody. And to see them go out there and respond for a second week without Jordan, you know, it's been awesome to see.
Watching your post-game comments after the Titans game, the most enthusiastic and lengthy answer you had to any question, it was talking about your defense, and I think that spoke volumes about Malik Willis.
Hey, I mean, you can't do it by yourself, but we just call it the ultimate team sport. It makes it a lot easier if they can keep the other team from scoring. And they did a great job just getting us the ball back in good field position. They did a great job of getting those sacks and putting those guys in binds over there. And then, you know, just going against them every day, they work like that. And it's awesome to see it come to fruition in the game.
Throw right sideline, intercepted. Down the left sidelines, Jair Alexander.
With your performance over the last couple of games, clearly you've earned the respect of your new teammates. Is that important to you?
I think it's important to build those relationships off the field as much as on the field. And the best way to build them on the field is to build them off the field, right? And just show those guys you're willing to work, you're willing to communicate, you're willing to do anything that you can to help this team, whether you're the guy that's going out there on Sunday or not, you know. And that's all I try to do is be positive and be the best guy I can.
I thought it was interesting last week when you met the press in the locker room and you were asked about preparation and how it's got to be hard if you don't really know if you're starting or not. And I thought it was fascinating when you said, my preparation does not change regardless.
Exactly, and that's the mindset you got to have. You got to be ready to go, because if you get the opportunity, you want to make the best of it. You know, business where it's violent sport, you know, and guys go down all the time. It's a long season, so you have to be ready to, you know, be able to go in there and execute and do what you can to go and have fun. That's what I try to do, go and have fun, but you can't have fun if you're not prepared. And I just try to go out there so I can just play free and just do what I can to help the team.
Willis on a quarterback keeper around the right end. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Down the right sideline.
Kickoff is about to start, baby. Let's work now. Come on, you know what time it is. Hey, come on, come on. Let's get 2, 8.
Quick throw, right sideline, intercepted. Down to the sidelines, Jair Alexander, high stepping, end zone, touchdown.
Hey, let's meditate.
Come on.
Well, that was a fast series.
In the play, right in my face, man. Bow. Damn! I'm too pretty for that. Come on, Luke. Come on. Oh. Be you now. Be you.
Here's the snap. Levis looking. He steps up under pressure. Hit and sack. Lucas Van Ness.
Hey, what we do? What we do? Come on.
Hey,
That's all you are, Jesus.
Welcome back. This week's Chalk Talk is brought to you by Network Health.
Love it, can't get enough of it. We're talking pass rush. The Packers had 8 sacks, and some of them came the old-fashioned way, winning one-on-one, like right here with J.J. Enagbare. Look at the big swim move, and look what he does to this offensive tackle. I do not think that is what you'd call fundamentally sound. JJ is by him, in on Will Levis, knocks the ball free, and Lucas Van Ness outworks the Titans for the recovery, one of 3 Packer takeaways on the day. Other sacks were the result of good old-fashioned effort, like right here with Devontae Wyatt. He is working against 2 first-round draft choices, and Devontae just flat out outworks him. And he wades through, keeps going, and finds his way to the quarterback. Devontae had 2 sacks on the day. He is playing very well. The Packers also went high-tech. They have Rashawn Gary, Lucas Van Ness, J.J. Enagbare, Edgerrin Cooper, Quay Walker, and Preston Smith all on the field at the same time. Who you gonna block? And just to add to the Titans' problems, the Packers are going here, and here. Watch J.J. Enagbare. He wins almost immediately, but he's going 100 miles an hour, and he misses. Not the end of the world, because the Packers are getting pressure for more than 1 point. Preston Smith scores the sack, and he had 2 on the day. More high tech, and once again, it's Rashawn, Quay, Edgerrin, JJ, Lucas, and Preston. And this time, the Packers are going here, and here. And if you think you're confused, think about the Titans. Watch the confusion. The first guy to break free is Edgerrin Cooper, followed quickly by JJ, and then from the other side, Rashawn Gary. Take a look at that picture right there. That's why I call it the Packers meet at the quarterback defense. Now, whether it's winning one-on-one or with high effort or high tech, whatever the case, it all adds up to 8 sacks.
When guys are in position to make plays and it's an opportunity to make that play, that we make them. And that's just a testament to these guys. Like, Jeff Hafford's putting us in position to make plays. It comes down to us executing the play that he called, going out there and make sure that we play at a high level, and everything starts to fall into place. And things just been falling into place real well this year.
Total Packers with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by Network Health, by your Wisconsin Toyota dealers, and by Software One, redefining how companies build, buy, and manage everything in the cloud.
My play style, it's just all centered around the team, like having the ability to catch transition, get upfield.
Back over the middle. First down, cutting left. Tucker, grab. Oh my goodness. Can't go through, go over.
But stretching the field vertically, post catch, that's my most important quality. It's something that hold dear to me.
This one is down the middle and caught. That is Kraft, and he's still rumbling. Tucker Kraft.
This year, I want to be the best tight end in the outside zone block.
Tucker Kraft did an excellent job of blocking.
Getting off the ball, trying to run down something bigger.
It's hard to do in the open field.
I think a lot of run games are set when the tight end can run off the ball in the outside zone. That's something I want to do for our team.
He just makes play after play after play.
Let's go!
The Packers and Bellin Health are featuring an exclusive hat for Packers versus Cancer. Join the fight today and help the Vince Lombardi Cancer Foundation. Visit PackersProShop.com.
Welcome back. Time to hand out game balls. And Matt, on offense, you went with Malik Willis. And after the game, you were saying that you've never seen anybody do what he's done.
Well, he's just been here for such a short period of time, and for him to go out there when the stakes are at the highest in game action and lead us to 2 victories, I think that's pretty special.
On defense, one goes to Jair Alexander, and is there anything that changes momentum, like a pick six?
No, certainly not. I think that was probably the play of the game because it put us up 17-7. 17 points was enough to win the game, and so he just made a great play.
The other defensive game ball going to Devontae Wyatt, had 2 sacks, 4 tackles, and he's just become a force.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's given us a huge boost this year, and sometimes it takes these guys a little bit of time, especially the pass rushers, to get going. The competition at this level is a little bit different than college, and I'm really happy for him, and he's worked hard to get there.
And on defense, you went with Eric Wilson, who was in on 2 tackles. And I'll tell you what, in today's game with the rule changes, special teams tackles are hard to come by.
They are, especially with all the kickoff. There are a lot of touchbacks now, but I think Eric Wilson, he's just so consistent in everything he does, and it happens on the practice field, and it always transitions to the games.
Thank you, Matt. Coming up, the last word from the coach. Don't go away.
The Last Word with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by Construction Business Group and Wisconsin Operating Engineers Local 139.
Welcome back. Time for the last word from the coach. And Matt, this week got the Vikings coming to town. They're 3-0, and it marks the return of one Aaron Jones to Lambeau Field. Some mixed emotions on that?
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of my favorites that I've ever had the opportunity to coach, and he's such a great player and even a better person. So it's always bitter. It's going to be bittersweet to see him in another uniform.
Thank you, Matt. Best of luck against the Vikings, and thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.